Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As part of our Las Vegas series, I'm checking out Hash House A Go-Go, which is located inside of the Linq Hotel and Casino, just across the street from Caesar's Palace. Now, I will tell you, they do offer online ordering, and I personally highly recommend it because by the time I walked from the hotel I was staying at, right here in the Bellagio, all the way down to the Linq, the food was ready to go. I literally had to wait maybe another moment or two, and we were in. And there was a lot of people in line waiting to go up. And this is probably the theme of Vegas this summer. You know, everything's kind of back in business. And there's just lines of people waiting for pretty much everything, especially breakfast. When you wake up, you're hungover and you just want to eat. So let's get into it and see what we got. I ordered the tractor driver combo, which includes all of what you see here. We have some French toast with pecans on it. Now, I didn't order pecans on it. This may actually be the wrong one because I did order an extra piece of sausage, and there is no sausage to be found on here. But that's all right. We got pecans instead, and I like pecans, so we're going to roll with it. We have scrambled eggs with cheese. Now, this is cheddar cheese. Y'all know me if you've been here for a while. I am Team American cheese. It was not an offering, so we're just going to have to make do with this. And finally, we have some potatoes. I love my potatoes. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Let's go ahead and dive into this plate here. I've already added some ketchup to my potatoes. Where are you guys at with the ketchup on the potatoes? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Comment down below. Let me know. Do you like them plain? Do you like something else on them? Where are you at with the potatoes? Now, bear in mind, it was almost a 20-minute walk back to the Bellagio from the Linq. And as a result, these are not going to be as hot as they can be, but it is still very warm, so I'm happy with that. But the potatoes have held up very well in transit. They have a nice softness about them. They are not too crunchy. They're probably a little too much on the soft side, but that's just a long walk with them pretty much. But the flavor is very nice. They're cooked very well. They really didn't feel like they put any salt on them. And that's not a deal breaker for me, but I like a little salt on the potatoes and even some pepper. You got to do a little salt and pepper on the potatoes. Also, my OCD is freaking out right now because I spilled a little bit of ketchup on my French toast. So I'm kind of freaking out right now. These potatoes have a great texture to them, as you can see. They are very delightful. Now they're in my mouth. Let's try some of these eggs. I'm not a big fan of eggs when they get really cold. So let's check them out now. The eggs are nice and fluffy. Very good. I can taste a little bit of the cheese, but it's not a lot, so I can tell that they didn't put a whole lot in there. I like a little bit more cheese on my eggs. I don't really go out of my way to eat eggs to begin with. I like them, but I like them a certain way. Scrambled, American cheese, a lot of cheese. This is like light on the cheese, and that is kind of a bummer. But as they are right now, they're cooked very well, so that I cannot complain about. There you guys go. You can see the fluffiness of the egg there. Very nicely made. Just give a man his cheese. That's all I ask. I don't ask for much. This breakfast is great, especially if you're up late. I was up till about midnight last night, so it's really great to have a nice filling breakfast right when you start your day. And in Vegas, there is a lot of options. Which reminds me that if you would like to see more Las Vegas content on this channel, you can click right up here at the top. There's a playlist with everything we've done in Las Vegas, and there is a couple of breakfast choices in there for you as well, and I'll link some of those on the end screen as well. Now it's time for the main event. Let's get right to the French toast, but first, we got to add some of that sweet syrup. all syruped up, now it's time to get down to business. This is going to be really messy. I can already tell right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because I don't have a table in front of me, which I probably should. It's poor planning on my part, but that's all right. We roll on. We go ahead and get a nice hunk of this French toast. Let me tell you what, this is some thick French toast right here. Look at that. Oh man, look at it just dripping. We got lots of drippage here. Yeah, the long walk hurt these. They're definitely not hot, but that's okay. The flavor is right where it needs to be. Big, thick hunks of bread. Very soft and firm. The pecans, like I said, I didn't order pecans, but I'm kind of glad that they're here because they're really good. Yeah, those are very soft and very wonderful. That syrup tastes like it's homemade. It's really, really good. When you're getting French toast, this is what you want. Big, thick hunks of bread. I really feel like I got my money's worth on this one. And the pecans just add such a nice layer here that I didn't even think of. So good. So let's get into the final thoughts here about Hash House A Go-Go. I was all in at about $21. That includes the sausage patty that was left off of my plate. That's okay. With the cheese added on to the scrambled eggs, that was about a $1.75 charge. I think the price of this meal, just without anything added onto it, is about $17.99. But I really think that with all that they give you and the freshness of the food, I do think that you can justify that price. Of course, you have to keep in mind, especially for those of you that are watching that have maybe never been to Las Vegas, everything is expensive here for the most part. There's a couple of hidden gems. You can find a couple of cheap eats. But for the most part, everything has a cost associated to it. So you must have factor this in. However, comparing it to something like Cafe Americano, which we had previously here, which you can check out right up here, you know, they charged $21 for pancakes. That comes with nothing. That's not even counting potatoes or anything. The potatoes added on were $8.99. Okay? So this right here at $20, I've got French toast, I've got potatoes, and I've got scrambled eggs with cheese. I think that is a good value, and I think it's a good filling breakfast for those of you waking up nice and early here on the Las Vegas Strip. So in closing, I think you guys should give Hash House A Go-Go a try. I think it is a great value, great portions, and the food is really, really tasty. So check it out, and that's going to do it for me here on this video. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that subscribe button down below if you want to see more. Hit that bell, please, because then YouTube will actually tell you when we release new videos. Hit the like button if you liked the video, and right here on the end screen, would you look at that? Video up here. A video up here, a subscribe button down right here. Check it out, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much for watching.